What is going on, Capricorn? Let's get you your message and find out what you need to know. I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I want to say thank you to everybody who has liked and taken the time to watch my last few videos. It is very kind of you, and you make your girl feel so special. So, y'all, if you enjoy the messages, please, like, share, comment, subscribe, that whole thing. Yeah, so let's find out what Capricorn needs to know. As I told Leo, I'm not very good at intros, or I just don't like them very much. So if I seem kind of all over the place, I'm just trying to get through it so we can get to your message. Because, I got to say something. I can't just jump in and just not say anything, Capricorn. I feel like it's left undone, like something's just unfinished. So yeah, you have to at least say something. But anyways, the meat of it is the message, right? But I do have to, promote myself a little bit. So, y'all, some of you are definitely feeling like maybe you're missing out on something right now. Some of you could be working a lot. Capricorn, definitely Capricorn energy. And I forgot to mention sun, moon, rising, stellium, or if you're asking about a Capricorn cross watchers, you're welcome as well. So, missing out on something, feeling like maybe things are going on that you're not aware of. Kind of like maybe you're watching a lot of things happen, and because you've got so many responsibilities over here, you're trying to figure out how you can go participate in something else, or maybe free yourself up. But because you're so busy, because you've taken on so much, it's really hard for you to get out of that energy. Yeah, you've got so much on your plate, so many things to take care of, just a lot going on, Capricorn, and I'm really feeling it's time for you to just take a break. Y'all, this is literally tends to be the energy of every one of your readings. So, yeah, you're disappointed in how shit's happening for you. It's not that you're disappointed in how your business or your job or your life is going. It's just that there's things you're missing out on, and you're tired of missing out on them, plain and simple. And this is all about priorities and putting yourself first and doing what you actually want to do. Now that you've got some things going, now that things have kind of taken their own path or whatever, maybe there is time, 222 on the clock, for you to actually step out of this disappointment and maybe just invite yourself to things. I also feel like maybe because you're so busy, you aren't getting invitations to do things anymore, and it's because you have said no too many times, and people are tired of you saying no. It's like people wanted you in their space, and they can only ask so many times. And if you're like, man, I gotta work, I got this, I gotta finish this, I gotta finish this, and you're just going and going and going, that's hard to keep up with. And honestly, friends are going to stop asking if you want to hang out if you always tell them no, because come on, we all get tired of being told no. So we have the Seven of Wands coming out in reverse, and this is saying that you are not putting up boundaries where you need to put boundaries up, Capricorn. You need to take a break. You need to separate work from play. All work, no play makes Capricorn a dull goat. Literally, when you think of goats, what do you think of? Definitely not somebody who is all business and all work and doesn't do anything fun. When I think of Capricorn, I think of little imps that, are always causing trouble and always trying to, cause ruckus and mischief in the farmyard and, stuff like that. I can't wait to have goats, guys. I can't wait to have goats. Capricorn energy here. I've loved goats since I was little bitty, and I can't get enough of it. I love the energy. So yeah, when I think of a goat, and come on, the devil, the devil card and all that, usually it's kind of depicted by a goat. Seriously, when I think of a goat and Capricorn being represented by a goat, it's really kind of counterintuitive because of how the animal actually is represented. Now, don't get me wrong, they're very stubborn, hard-headed, and very strong willpower and determination, but that isn't always necessarily a good thing when you are literally wrecking yourself. Yeah, if you want new opportunities to come in, you have to invite them in. You have to say, hey, I'm making space for these things. You can't always just assume that you're always going to be invited. You got to you got to consent to things. You got to invite things into your space. Like I said, everybody gets tired of being told no, and I feel like a lot of us Capricorns have been telling people no, and the thing is sometimes we don't always get invited to things that we actually want to do, but it's more about the community and the companionship and feeling that connectedness to other people, you know what I mean? And really just spending quality time with other people, but yeah, I feel like if you're wanting new opportunities when it comes to this kind of stuff, you have to be open and invite it in. You have to make space in your life and prioritize this type of thing, and maybe just like show up to people's space. Like if you feel like you've ruined it for yourself, like if people are like not inviting you anywhere, just show up. I guarantee you everybody's going to be super excited that Capricorn showed up to whatever this is, because they want you there. They just got tired of hearing no. And when you literally make everything else priority, including, you know, over yourself, people really take offense to that. And maybe not like in a bad way, but it's like, well, I'm not going to keep asking you to do something if you tell me no. That makes me feel bad. Like, makes me think you'd rather do this over this, you know? So yeah, I guess some people could take offense to that. Like, I gave my time to you and asked if you wanted to go, but then you decided something else was more important. You could always do that. You can't always hang out with me. I mean, you know how it goes. Like, yeah, people could be in their feels about you not choosing them. And if you want to be chosen, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the Two of Wands coming out, and I'm feeling like this is not your intention to always choose other things over your friends and family and things that you need to put more focus on. It's just that it's like your perspective of your responsibilities and what you have to take accountability for needs to be adjusted. And I feel like if you are wanting to invite more fun into your life, you have to do it intentionally. You can't just assume that the shit is going to show up in your space, Capricorn. You've made it such a point that your life is about work. That's what the universe is bringing to you. So in order to change that energy and shift that timeline around and, you know, shift it into something more enjoyable for you and less stressful, less work related, less, you know, more about fun and family and friends and all that kind of stuff, being invited to things you've been missing out on, I feel like I feel like you have to make that choice with intention. You have to let the universe know that that's where you're shifting your energy to. Like, you're not just going to be able to, you know, just willy-nilly just expect it to happen. You're going to end up disappointed if that's the case. Yeah, Temperance coming out in reverse. When Temperance comes out in reverse, this card always gives me like the visual of all work, no play, or too much in one way and not enough balance in the other. Giving too much to things that are not good for us and not choosing things that will actually help us grow and heal and feel better in our lives and feel more at peace. But yeah, this is a major energy here. You guys are definitely out of balance in some areas of your life. I'm going to go ahead and say, as far as Capricorn goes, it's projects, work, career, that kind of thing, and you're not giving to your friends, family, yourself. This could definitely be a message towards yourself, because Temperance is something within us, and if you are not balancing these energies, it is going to reflect in your health and your mental health, you know, your spiritual, you know, connectedness to the all, you know, to God, whatever you want to, however you want to look at that. Yeah, like this is going to have an effect on all of that. And so your well-being, it's got to become a priority if you want things to change in your life. And so I feel like with this balance, with making other things priority, or even just like filtering a little bit of different stuff in your space, is going to give you more of a variety to pick from, and to like, you won't just be so isolated with this one energy. And like I said, eventually when you shift your energy, the universe starts to bring in other things, so that, you know, you aren't just kind of stuck with that. But you have to like intentionally choose to shift those energies, you know. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is wish fulfillment. This is getting everything that you desire. This is everything coming true. But in reverse, this could be Delulu, and you could be thinking that all of this coming that you're working on is gonna bring you that happiness, when really you're just going to be so tired at the end of it, you're not going to be able to enjoy it. So your perspective of what is going to gain you this happiness may need to be reflected on and maybe shifted a little bit to, well, if you're not enjoying yourself along the way, what makes you think you're going to enjoy yourself when you get there? Like, the whole process, the whole path, the whole journey is about learning to enjoy life and just being a part of existence. And then if everything else works out the way you want it to, which when you work with the universe and co-create with the universe, it always ends up and tends to work out that way for you. Yeah, everything just falls into place. It all works out in harmony. So yeah, if you want everything to work out for you, you just have to shift your energies into something that's more aligned for you. And if you're giving all of your energy to one thing, there's no energy to give it to the other. Capricorn, I'm not going to keep rambling on to you. One more. The Sun is in reverse underneath the Ten of Cups. So, yeah, definitely feeling like there's some, not oppressed energy, but like you're just not feeling very happy with your space. And I feel like there's like a lot of like, inner discord that's happening with what you want to do. And I feel like some of you could be feeling trapped, like you got yourself in too deep with what's going on, and that is really reflecting in everything, like your work related, like things could be falling apart. Not to mention, when this reading is being posted, it is retrograde. Venus is in retrograde in Leo, which has to do with work, passions, inner child, relationships, all that kind of stuff that has to do with you and your passions and how you relate to that. So that is something probably being pointed at for you to look at. Also, Mercury is in retrograde right now, I believe. Yes. So everything's just kind of wonky. We all know how that energy goes. So it's not all you, but you are definitely being asked to look at these things. And you are definitely being asked to, like, really prioritize what makes you happy and what causes you the most stress. Because even if it's something that you really, really have put time and energy and work into, sometimes when we start to feel very disappointed in that, it's because it's time for it to end. It's because it's time for us to move on into something that serves us better and makes us feel more fulfilled. The Fool's in reverse. Yeah. Like, when we keep pushing something and keep pushing something, it tends to, like, get burnt out, or it tends to lose its steam. We just know when things, it's time to call quits or end, or like slow down with something. And I feel like with the Fool coming out, it's kind of just reiterating what I was saying with, maybe if things are not working out, it's time to kind of draw it to a close, or pull your energy back from it and redirect your focus to something else. If you feel direct, excuse me, that they're like literally, they're just all of a sudden show up and get in my face and then take off, and I won't see one for 30 minutes. Stupid buzzers. The Hierophant coming out, and also Justice is underneath that. I'm feeling like there's some advice that you have been given, could be this tarot reading, and you need to take it. It's advice that you ask for, and it might not show up the way that you were expecting or that you were hoping it would, because it might not be exactly what you want to hear. And even though we ask for advice, a lot of the times we're like, oh, I'm going to hear what I want to hear because I already know. Well, no, Capricorn. This is you being shown what to do. Wherever this advice is coming from, feel like you're going to know, it's going to resonate with whoever it's meant to resonate with. But yeah, you guys, this is going to help you rebalance and, like, bring karmic justice to whatever situation this is, whether that's you fulfilling some need that you need to fulfill, or whether that's you realigning yourself with something else that is more meant for you, or you just simply spending time with people that need your time, but all of this is going to rebalance. It's all going to, like, fulfill that karmic whatever, is in your space, and everything's going to realign for you. But whatever it is, you need to take this advice that you're being given, from whatever direction that has been given to you. Like I said, it could be this tarot reading, could just be, if somebody's got good advice, best to open up and take it and not be closed off to things that can help us grow. So this is what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Definitely give yourself a break and try to focus more on you, and don't get your career or your job or, like, whatever it is you're building confused with your own self and your identity. You are you, okay? Whatever you're doing over here could completely fall apart and dismantle and blow away in the wind, and you would still be a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, strong, powerful, intelligent, wonderful goat. The greatest of all time. And don't you fucking forget it. So guys, just, it doesn't matter whatever happens out there. What matters is what's in here. So take care of what's in here, make yourself happy, make yourself priority number one, and go spend time with your friends and family, because I have a feeling if you've been putting as much energy into certain things that I have, it's been very isolating, and you need that companionship and that, connectedness as much as anybody. So I love you guys. If you enjoyed the message, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that, have fun, and I'll see you next time.